Okay, next topic in the laws of motion is balloon rocket. This balloon rocket activity is explaining to the third law of motion. Third law of motion tells about that every action there is a reaction. So to do this activity, balloon activity, take one balloon and inflate the balloon and press its neck with the fingerprints to prevent the air escaping from it. Means without going air, you have to catch this one. And pass the one thread through the straw and tape the balloon and the straw as shown in the figure. So here you have to do like this. So this one balloon, inflated balloon, one straw is there, here thread is there. After this you have to remove your fingers from the balloon's neck as to release the air from the balloon. So what happened when you release that to your fingers? Question. So the balloon maybe goes one side and this one air will go another side. So air pressure giving balloon also going. One more activity, inflate a balloon and tie its neck. The air within the balloon exerts the all sides of the force. This is like this, all sides of the forces. Inflate the balloon equal in all directions. This is balanced by the elastic forces of the balloon. When you release the neck of the balloon to allow the air escape from the balloon, what happens? Question is asking what happens. Maybe the balloon moves in a direction of opposite to the escaping of the air. Air will go one side, balloon will go another side. So this is the reason of the third law is there. The momentum of the balloon and air is zero begin with, and when the air escapes with the same velocity, the balloon moves in the opposite direction to the balance of the moment of the escaping of the air. That means balloon will move opposite to the air of the escaping one. So here one more lab activity is there to show the action and reaction forces of the acting on two different objects. For that to do that activity, we have to take some materials: one test tube, rubber cork, Bunsen burner, laboratory stand and thread. So that you have to take. This is the thread, the string, this one Bunsen burner, test tube, cork cap is there. You have to set up like this. Then now suspend the test tube horizontally. First take a test tube and good quality glass and put a small amount of water in it. In this test tube you have to take some water. Then place a cork cap at its mouth to close it. Here cork cap is there. Closed this mouth of the test tube. Then now suspend the test tube horizontally with the help of the two strings as shown in the figure. Like this you have to tie the test tube. Then heat the test tube with the Bunsen burner until water vaporizes and cork cap blows out. You have to heat with the Bunsen burner. While heating this water will evaporate. After some time it will give the more energy of heat, means the cork cap also will blows out, will jump from another side. So here observe the movements of the test tube when the rubber cork cap blows out. Whenever this rubber cork cap will go outside, you have to observe the Bunsen this one test tube movement. So difference in the velocity of rubber cork cap and the recoiling the test tube also you have to observe. Velocity will be different, rubber cork and this one. One side rubber cork will go, other side this one test tube will go. This is the action and reaction of pair. When you are giving the action of heat, that will move that one. So that is the this one to show the action and reaction pair of the this one third law of motion. So third law of motion will explain about when there is a action, there is a reaction will be. Every action there is a reaction only. Third law explained. So first law and second law will explain only the what happens to the object when some forces act. But third law will explain what happened to the objects when there is two objects is there. So it is based on two objects. Third law is based on two objects. In second law, first law is only single object, that is.